Hello everyone, welcome back to another Transformers review. And as you can see, today I am doing G1 groundshaker, which is a micromaster base, in sort of like the theme of where I've done a few micromasters lately. As you can see, he's like an armoured reconnaissance sort of vehicle. I'll pull the box in so you can have a closer look at the artwork on there. Quite nice, still G1 style art on this side, but obviously more photographs at this time. They've done the boxes, and obviously the logos have changed to the red, white and blue style on the writing. You get photographs of the figure, which the text specs had obviously they changed by this time as well to the blocky sort of ones. You didn't have the text spec decoder. And it also shows the battle scene between Groundshaker and Skyhopper. Now I'll bring his text specs in so you can read up on it, and if you want to see his totals as well. Okay, right, well, I'll show you what you get for your money. First of all, there's two yellow ramps. I'll get them into shot, like so. Move the camera down a little bit so you can see the bits better. That's opening out. You get a large armoured vehicle and a separate smaller gun, a little bit like a German World War II and still modern machine gun, MG sort of 42 style gun. That can be mounted on top of the big gun as well, like so. You get two ambidextrous little sort of rocket pods, and it comes obviously with a larger gun. Now it's a pretty good all-round sort of vehicle, a little bit sort of like of the Action Force line, a little bit reminiscent of the style of that, which would be G.I. Joe in the US. But yeah, really nice moulding details all the way around. You can't really fault it in vehicle mode. It would have been the only sort of downside, I suppose, is where you've got a canopy there, what would be like the driving seat. It's a little bit of a shame that that doesn't open. You couldn't put a figure in there. But you know, again, that's just been a bit pernickety. None of the weapons fire, even though this big one you'd think that might have a sprung-loaded missile, but for whatever reason they didn't do that. Anyway, getting to the transformation of this figure, I'll take out the actual micromaster that it's named after, which in this case is Groundshaker, and he's standard sort of little G1 micromaster, little jack. Quite nice and unique sticker details on him. Yeah, as you can see, he's an Autobot. He's the same mould as the Airstrike Patrol, which I think is the Decepticons, but they've recoloured him, made him an Autobot in this mode. I'll put him out the way over there for a minute. Now to transform the main base part of the vehicle, you flip the back up like so, and the red part can be flipped over to make it higher, and that all sort of clicks solidly into place. You then take the sides of the vehicle and fold them down. They're on a long metal hinge, like so. Turn the gun or slide it back, whichever way you want to do it. Flick the front over, and that lifts up like so. And just trying to think. I think that's just trying to find the things. That's it. You've got two little black clips you've got to lift up, and these swing arms out the top. You've got to flip that over, and they connect onto the base. I'll get my hand out of the way so you can see. Bring that in so you can see where they've gone. They just sort of fit onto these posts with like a little claw joint. So that creates like a little landing platform. You've also got this little platform here, which is loose and can be fitted with different positions around on the base mode. They often show it sort of pegged in at the same sort of spot over there, and to slide the gun along and aim it like that, so it's almost like an artillery platform. And that little peg on top there is obviously what groundshaker connects onto, because between his feet you've got a gap there, and that can peg on to there, so you can be like he's firing the weapon. And the ramps fit on a variety of different places, but the ones they mainly shows here, and obviously you can connect these via these ramps to other micromaster bases as well, so you can make like almost like a city. And as with the weapons, again, you've got several points all over the vehicle itself, so you can fit them up there, and you can fit the other one over there, and then you've got other ports here and round here, and there are other smaller holes which some of the other micromaster sort of parts can fit to. But yeah, that's pretty much the base mode transform. As you can see from the other one as well. Pretty good, reasonable sort of play value for the micromasters. I'll bring in one of the others from the Battle Patrol, which I picked up the other day at Boot Fair, so you can see, you know, with a few more there, you could have a proper little sort of base sort of battle going on. Quite basic, obviously. You know, the main transformer is actually the micromaster, but you know, they've got a certain amount of play value. They do sort of like, you know, you can pick them up quite cheaply. It's obviously dearer if you get one and it's boxed, but you can pick them up, and they make an interesting little display in amongst all your other stuff. Vehicle modes are probably sort of like more the fun aspect of them, but the base mode, if you've got a lot of them and you connect them up, makes for quite a good display for the micromasters, but even like with minicons and even the Cyberverse figures. If I bring one of those in, and I've got a Springer there, I mean, they're perfectly acceptable sort of size wise with the Cyberverse. You know, you could be landing on the helipad or whatever, you know. So they were worth a look. They still got a certain amount of play value. Along the lines, probably the precursors of the sort of modern Dark of the Moon arc sort of play set. But yeah, so that is G1 groundshaker. As I say, there are movable parts on these bases. Obviously, wear and tear is a factor when you're looking at picking one up, but other than that, they're pretty sturdy toys. And that's about it, really. That's about all I can sort of like say for him. Hope you've enjoyed the review, and I shall see you again for another one. Please feel free to subscribe, feel free to comment, and I shall see you again.